Awesome, how's it going everyone? So today we have the LYTE Onyx PC and we are testing out with Apex Legends. We're going to see how it plays on, again, a mix of different settings, kind of throw some streaming in there and see how it handles a bunch of different stuff. So let's check it out. So right here, we have the game launched at the recommended settings, which is pretty much everything like I think they gave us everything on medium. Is pretty much how we start most of these videos, like everything just pretty much goes onto medium and we see how it plays. Apex's Origin's attempt to compete with Fortnite. They launched it to try to see pretty much overall like if they could compete in that same space. They launched like a battle royale, they made it free, they tried to get as many people involved as they could, and it was really, really successful in the beginning to the point that Fortnite was actually kind of like, what's going on here? We need to keep our eye on this. I mean, now we hear more and more about, oh, I need to launch. We hear more and more people talking about Fortnite than we do Apex. Apex sounds like it's dropped off a little bit, but I know they're making a ton of intentions to change that. So because of that, we are going to test out this game because it is still a pretty big game and one of the new and more common games. So right now we're launching Falling Down. We're getting right around 90 FPS. Again, we're sitting on pretty much all like medium-ish settings right now, and this is also how it'll be while you're streaming. So this is a streaming FPS. Because we're recording this to have it display to you, this is how it'll be when it's streaming. Oh, crap. Get me out of here. So right now, as you can see when I'm landing, I'm at like 120 FPS, 130, 140. So right on the 140 FPS range. Again, this is on medium settings, but this is also while streaming. So gives us a little bit insight on what's going on. I just totally abandoned my teammates, but it is what it is. So now when we're in the open world, you can see it drop down more to like the 100, 110 range, so 130. It really bounces around. If I look over here, what does it go to? 90-ish. If I really give them a lot of texture to load, it'll go more towards that 90 range. But if I just play normally, again, this is while streaming, I'll get between the 110 to 130 range. Is there anyone here? So in a second, we're going to turn it up, and we're going to see how it plays on all high and ultra settings. Awesome. So now we are on pretty much all high and ultra settings, actually getting a pretty similar FPS, right around the 100 to 140 range. Again, while streaming on pretty much all high and ultra settings. So we have it pretty close to maxed out right now. I think there's a few settings that are on, like, I believe high that could be turned up to ultra. But I mean, we're getting right now a steady 100 FPS. It was bouncing around up to 140 right now. If I give it a ton of stuff to load, it's at 115. Over here, there. If I look over there, giving a ton of stuff to load, a lot of shadows and light. Overall, is more around the 80 range. So this is again while streaming on high and ultra settings. But now I feel like I need to finish this game. Look at this fly. Oh, I hope the camera saw that. Michael, you're gonna have to pause. You're gonna have to like zoom in on that. This fly was like right here, and I just like flicked. He's like. I'm really hoping you can see it because it was very funny. The settings I recommend you play this game at would probably be on that high to ultra range. It really wasn't too much lower than the low settings on FPS. You still get like 100 to 140 FPS. So at that point, it's like, might as well play on high to ultra settings. But in the end, that is the LYTE Onyx PC. And this is Apex Legends, giving you guys a little bit of insight on how it plays. So we'll be launching a ton more of these videos. Feel free to check them out, do some reviews on the system. If you have any questions, call LYTE Technology. They're happy to help. See you next time.